Okay, y'all, I gotta say this. I've been sleeping on Amphipod. I bought the hydration vest at a sale, a long time ago. And while I'm only giving them 3.5 out of 5 fist pumps, I mean, I'm really realizing that Amphipod is really trying to do some really pretty amazing things as it relates to the hydration vest. What I do like but kind of love hate is they have this razorback design, which is kind of thin and simple. But on a bigger body, I found that the adjustment points don't work as well because that razorback is, I don't know, makes it feel weird on my back. But it does have a lot of innovation. There are a lot of points of adjustability. I will say that they have two sizes: size 1, which goes up to 40 inches across the chest, and size 2, which goes up to 50 inches across the chest. So in some respects, I gave them 3.5 out of 5 because I felt like they are trying to be innovative, right? They are trying to say that we're going to make these for hopefully bigger and bigger bodies. But I will say this: they are pretty pricey, and then they don't even give you a hydration vest. I mean, water reservoir. So, you guys, again, Amphipod, don't sleep on this brand. I really think they're trying to do something. And I really think they're all about design innovation. I'm not gonna lie, like I was looking at the whole website on everything that they do, not just the hydration vest, because I had bought one years ago, and it was one of those ones where you could put the water bottles that was right on top of your back. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that stuff never did. That never worked for me. I don't know, top of my, I guess maybe I just wasn't used to it. But also I didn't like the fact of how it went around my arms. And again, I got a lot of little flesh under my arms and fat rolls. So anything that's going to be too gathered around my armpits too much is going to be uncomfortable. But I will say that Amphipod is coming out. They've been coming out, with these hydration vests. And so I picked up a few to try them out and see what was going on. What I do like, I will say the reason why I did pick up the Amphipod, I said, let me check these people out. Not only because, as somebody who's designing hydration vests for my own company, I buy lots of products so I can figure out what's going on in the market and how's, what I feel like is working and what doesn't work, and then also test them out on my beta testers who are in bigger bodies so they can tell me like, yeah, that works, but hell no, that don't work. Okay, cool. But what I did like about Amphipod, and the reason why I bought them, is because they have this razorback design, which made me think, okay, it's going to be thinner on your back. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I think when you're in a bigger body, sometimes having too little fabric can feel a little weird and a little uncomfortable. So I think it wasn't so much it did feel weird. I wouldn't say it felt uncomfortable, but what ended up happening is that I never could get quite the snug fit that I wanted. And then the water, the way Amphipod is made, your water bladder fits in there snugly. So there's not a lot of water sloshing. I can't say that. I'm not going to even say that. That wouldn't even be true. So they, I think by the nature of the design, it keeps it from slushing around. But again, one of the things that I kind of don't really care for as it relates to hydration vests is when you lose a lot of thin webbing, particularly around the sides, because again, I got fat rolls, I got flesh, I'm a big girl, that's what happens. And then also just how I don't want things fitting across my chest like that. It just, again, I think what it has to go back to is that there's still a lot of flesh, and it's not like muscles. It's flesh, and so it moves around, and depending on how things are, if it's squishing it or whatever, so it doesn't always feel good. But I will give Amphipod this: they only have two sizes, size 1, which goes up to 40 inches, and they have size 2, which goes up to 50 inches. So I got mad respect for Amphipod for saying, like, I'm not going to do all this sizing business. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you one that does this, and I'm gonna give you another one that does that. So hats off, kudos to you, Amphipod, for trying to get out of the kind of whole typical and traditional sizing convention. So I will say that. They get great customer reviews. They use ripstop, which I'll use on mine. I think it's 100% recyclable. I'm not 100% sure about that, but feel like maybe we're using 100% recyclable on ours, so I guess I say that for everybody's. Um, Oh, they have the movable and the removable adjustable straps and the quick release buckles. And they do say that this helps to stabilize the vest as well as make it bounce free. They have some interesting colors. And then they use the magnetic hydration tube clip. So, a lot of times you could either tuck there's usually a little hoop or something that's maybe on your hydration vest where you could tuck your water hose in. But in this one, it's like on the edge of it, it has a little magnetic clip. And then on the edge of the vest, there's a clip. So you can just clip it. I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm using magnets is the future. The innovation around magnets and the ability to hold sternly, but be able to release them quickly. Yeah. People are really, really going to be loving that. My only negative aspects was, the straps, because I don't really care for those kind of straps. And then also, I didn't really care for the razor back. I don't know, maybe they need to make the razor back a little bit bigger and maybe a little longer, because I feel like there's that little, I don't know, it just felt weird. And also, they're pricey. They're anywhere from $130 to $165. And guess what? They don't even include a water reservoir. I don't understand how y'all charging all this money and not giving people a water reservoir. I really don't get that. But actually, I didn't give them 3. I gave them 3.5. I gave them 3.5 because I felt like the size innovation. I do feel like they are actually trying to be in this game of creating hydration packs and vests, because they are going to the lab, trying to figure it out, making constant iterations and improvements on what it is they keep doing. So in many respects, I'm gonna give Amphipod 3.5 out of 5 fist pumps. Hey, do you, Amphipod, and I appreciate you. So again, I do think maybe I need to go up one more size. I can fit it. It fits great. It's okay. Again, I just feel a little weird about the razorback, but that's a preference, and maybe that won't even bother you. So feel free to check them out. If anybody, I would say, go ahead and check out Amphipod if you're in bigger body. This might be the pack for you, or the best for you. So thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate, as always, your time and your energy. And take good care of yourselves. Peace and love, and I'll see you outdoors. Yeah.